Oh, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy CJ. You already know the vibes. Got another reaction. Today we reacting to Saitama versus Popeye Death Battle. I I did not see that coming. This is the last Death Battle I ever like. What the hell? But all I know is Popeye's winning. You don't gotta tell me. Like, if you watch that show as a kid, growing up, it doesn't matter. Dude's OP. If he takes suspenders, you're not winning. It doesn't matter who you are. You're just not winning. It's as simple as that. Unless you another character like him.
Saitama, the One Punch Man.
Popeye, the Sailor Man.
East versus West. Old versus new.
Healthy eating.
What the fuck? This bitch ass nigga. Like, yo, I didn't watch this shit in so long. This nigga dead ass rocked that. It's a fucking lion. That's a lion. He rocked that shit like, bitch. Like, yo, that's crazy. Look at him.
East versus West. Old versus new.
Healthy eating versus basic exercise.
These two warriors may seem ridiculous,
see, like this,
but
like,
their
what the
unassuming
hell?
exteriors belie impossible
Hey, yo,
strength.
I don't remember that.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Bro.
And it's our
I don't
job to
remember
analyze
that.
their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Life is pain. Brutal and short.
said life is
The
pain. It
challenges
really is,
we
though.
face during our
Be
brief
like that.
sojourn on this tiny blue marble are what make us human. They light a fire in our soul. They make it all worth something. Without them, we are lost.
Yeah, it's a little early in the day for an existential crisis, but luckily I came prepared.
For this failed salaryman, all it took to get that fiery passion back was to save this
Butt-chin
butt-chin
head ass.
child from a crab monster in
Hey, yo.
underwear.
What's up with
That
these
was a
ass
sentence.
shots? yo?
This
Wow.
man was Saitama, and he was going to be a superhero.
And so he trained, pushing his body beyond its limits and shattering the boundaries of humanity.
So hard, his frickin' hair fell out.
Saitama's strength grew exponentially day by day, with the goal of becoming the greatest hero who ever lived.
And much to his horror, that's exactly what he got.
All it took was one punch.
English dub, yo.
He became
The English dub for that show is really good. Genos' voice is a little bit iffy, but the more you hear it, it grows on you. Like, I promise you. It's actually really good. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, Saitama's voice fits perfectly.
too strong. He became the one, the only, the infamous Caped Baldy.
But anyone who's cool knows him as One Punch Man, as in he can't help but beat almost every opponent he's faced in exactly one punch. One friggin' punch! And this is a universe with some pretty whacked out monsters, like a giant who's over 1/4 kilometer tall and can stomp city-sized craters into the earth.
Or an Esper who can effortlessly pull giant meteors from outer space.
Or a Monster King who shaved off a continent from the Earth's surface and lifted it into the stratosphere. And Saitama's never even broke.
What the fuck? He lifted a continent. He lifted a continent, nigga. You're wildin'. And he one-shots niggas like that. She little. Hold on. Anyways, like I was saying, right? So look, this nigga lifted a continent. This is somebody that Saitama can one-shot. If he can't one-shot him, at the very least, if he really went all out, like full power, like not no serious, I'm talking about full power punch. First of all, the earth is destroyed easily. Secondly, that nigga's dead. So, but anyways, like I was trying to say, if this nigga can lift continents, have you ever seen anybody in Dragon Ball do that? And I know there's attack potency, all that other bullshit. I get it, but nobody can tell me what the attack potency is because there's no calculations. The show doesn't tell you anything. So it's like they just do what they do, and you just gotta just figure the shit out. It's just like, come on. So with that being said, if a character in this show can easily blow up the planet or lift a fucking continent, but a Dragon Ball character can't even lift 1,000 tons resisting, Super Saiyan Vegeta couldn't really fucking lift a damn robot that was 1,000 tons? Come on. Like, you telling me somebody with this amount of power can't hurt these niggas in Dragon Ball Super? Like, I feel like, yo, y'all be overrating them niggas. I swear, like, the fan base is just bad. It's just not
It from the Earth's surface and lifted it into the stratosphere.
Look at that,
And
come on.
Saitama's never even broken
And I know they
so
blow
much
planets
as a
up,
sweat
but so
fighting
do these
any of
niggas,
them.
like-
During
what
their
the fuck?
battle,
Like-
that same Monster King absorbed this huge chunk of the Earth's core and fired it at Saitama.
Who blocked it by squirt gunning some lava at it. The lava he was bathing in, naked. And then he punched him. Surprise.
Saitama's created after
Exactly
images just
my
by hopping
point.
side to side, defeated a martial arts master with his butt, and survived the inhospitable vacuum of space after being kicked all the way to the moon and before.
Keep in mind, fellas, this is all happening to him. Nobody in Dragon Ball has ever been kicked from the earth to the moon. They've been hurt by attacks that send them through mountains, not to the fucking moon. So how do y'all even have a debate? Like, I don't get it. This nigga, have you seen Goku destroy a planet? Nope. I don't care if he fought niggas who did or who used attacks that would have. If that attack could only destroy the planet, then why are you overhyping it like it could destroy the universe or a solar system or a galaxy when it's not intended to do that? But somehow it can still hurt these universal level enemies, apparently, when they're clearly not universal. I'm sorry, I'm just ranting, bro.
Before jumping back to Earth in about
every time I see
16
Saitama,
seconds.
I just think about the Dragon Ball
That's 8% the speed of light.
Kinda like the time he blocked attacks from this alien dude who stated to move near light speed or punch so fast his fist starts to blue shift. You know, that thing that happens when you approach the speed of light?
Saitama utilizes his absurdly superhuman strength and speed with techniques like his devastating normal punch. And if he wants to amp it up, the
Goku, none of them niggas do this much damage
consecutive
with normal
normal
punches,
punches.
Are you kidding me? Those are his attack names? What kind of self-respecting anime
You're not
protagonist
one-shotting
is
no
he?
planet,
Plain
busting
and
attack
simple,
with wind
he's a
pressure. Nobody's
satire.
doing that.
Instead of seeing his journey from the beginning and enjoying his struggle to the top, we join him when he's already there.
Basically, imagine if Goku went Super Saiyan in his fight against Jackie Chun. Kinda sucks all the drama out of it, doesn't it?
And that's the point. Far from the power fantasy the genre is known for, Saitama's life became an existential nightmare. Without suitable conflict, the struggle that had heretofore defined him became meaningless. His new reality was inescapably
Nigga,
boring.
if I
Which
saw
is
that
really
while I
saying
was
something when he
rocking
can
something like that,
decimate
I'm walking
mountains
away. You
without
got it.
even hitting them, or shatter asteroids that rank a 9 on the Torino scale. For those not in the Torino, that's equal to 1 trillion tons of TNT. This guy's training must have been insane.
Wait, did it just cut? Did the audio just cut? Or did they cut that out? What? I can't hear shit.
You've
Okay,
gotta
okay,
be
I was about
shitting
to
me.
say.
It doesn't make sense because it's not allowed to make sense. To be fair though, to someone who isn't already a trained soldier or athlete, keeping that workout routine every day for years is pretty much impossible.
While 100 push-ups and sit-ups are technically doable, especially if you space them out, doing 100 squats.
Look. 100 squats a day is not hard. The reason I could tell you is 'cause I could do that. It's not hard. It's really not. Like, if you played any sort of sport and your legs were sore, like, they got stronger, trust me. Like, doing that sport every day. So, squats, that's just easy. As long as you don't got, like, a bunch of weights on you. Push-ups, if you're light and you're strong, you probably could do, like, 100 in a row. But you don't have to do 100 in a row. Just do, like, 4 sets of 25. Take your time. You don't have to do that shit all in a row. That's it. The running, I mean, you can do that every day. It's not really gonna fuck you up as long as you don't have bad legs. But that's a lot of running. Who's doing that? What's the other shit that he did? Was it pull-ups or something? I forgot. Sit-ups. Was it sit-ups? I can't remember. But that too, like most of the shit he's doing, that's literally a basic workout. Except for the running. Like who's running that much every day? People do that. I'm just saying, but most people don't.
And then running half a marathon every single day would absolutely destroy your legs.
Put simply, effective workouts involve shredding muscle fibers
Yeah,
at the
exactly.
micro
That's
level,
what I'm saying.
then
Nobody's
allowing
doing that
them
shit
time
every
to
day.
repair themselves more durable than before. This repair process
Otherwise, you just-
requires
you just
hydration,
destroy
consuming
you
protein and
all that shit
carbohydrates,
back.
and
So you gotta
lots
take
of
time.
sleep.
But Saitama's workout schedule doesn't give them time to repair, which means he was basically just ripping himself to shreds over and over and over. After a few days,
that
he
universe,
shouldn't
they
even
can
been
get
able to
stronger. We can't do
move,
it
but he
that
just kept going.
There might be an explanation. Take the brilliant scientist Dr. Genus, whose half-century of research into evolution Saitama erased in, well, one punch. According to Genus's hypothesis, Saitama's training broke his limiter.
Basically, every living thing on Earth has a limit to their natural abilities. At some point, no matter how badass they are,
So you're
they'll
saying
plateau.
Saitama just has
Wait
no
a
limit,
minute.
which is my
Have I
point.
peaked? I gotta go to the gym.
Well, Saitama trained so hard, he literally defied the
Definitely
laws
faster,
of
right,
nature
you know that.
and reality. He just breaks the logic of his world. He crushed the entire field of evolutionary biology in the palm of his hand.
And while he has stated that his strength did eventually stop growing, it's pretty clear he's never gotten close to showing it off in full.
Such as when he fought the godlike alien conqueror Lord Boros, and finally broke out his serious punch. A blow where he punches a little harder
Literally,
than
that's
normal.
And
Like-
reflect.
I'm sorry for pausing so much, but like, yo, that's literally what a serious punch is. It's like if you just want to punch somebody, but it's not like if you're putting every ounce of strength you have. You feel me? So that's why, like, when people be like, "Oh, like, what feats does he have?" My nigga, you realize he's holding back in every fight, and these characters either can easily destroy continents or easily destroy the planet. Like, come on, what the hell? I'm just saying, like, yo, anybody that's one shot in continents in the Sand Saga, Frieza Saga is one shotting anybody that was in those sagas. That's all I'm saying. I don't care what you tell me. None of the attacks that they did had that level of force, except for maybe Frieza's Death Ball, and even then it just destroys the core of the planet. It doesn't just destroy the whole planet as a whole. It's not, you know. Anyways, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. There's still a lot of pressure down there.
Did Boros' collapsing star roaring cannon? Now you see, that's an attack name. An energy blast that was going to blow up the friggin' planet. That's over 50 zetatons of TNT. Like a quadrillion of the world's strongest nukes going off at once.
Despite his obvious and overwhelming power, Saitama's accomplishments were never officially recognized. As if no one in their right minds could believe a psych ward Charlie Brown could save the world.
Well, he doesn't seem to mind. Almost as if being removed from anything resembling conflict gave him a perspective on
killed a
how
lot of people
tropey
who
and
destroyed that
contrived
movie.
his
Once that
world
movie
is.
was back,
Only
it
Saitama's the only one in on the joke. Because who cares about how far up their own ass a supervillain is when you can just chill at home with your buds and play video games?
Maybe that was the real lesson all along. Not to value our lives based on our accomplishments, but on the time we spend living and enjoying life's simple pleasures.
I'll leave that to Saitama, and I can't think of anything more
just an
pleasurable
ass,
than
goddamn.
punching so hard my name becomes a byword for literally unbeatable. The dude is the undisputed king of broken anime characters, because until Saitama finds his equal, he's gonna end all his fights in one punch!
I like how they gotta mute the audio.
Popeye the Sailor Man, hero, adventurer, sailor, man.
Popeye was on Demon Time.
Man, he sounds like he
And this
smokes
is still-
a
hey,
pack
yo.
of Marlboro
Hey,
Factories
yo.
every day.
Hey,
and
yo.
if you ever wanted to know what
But, yo,
angry
this shit's
cat
still funny to
sex
watch,
sounds
even-
like,
even as an
he can
adult.
sing.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
How exactly do you know? Never mind. Popeye's origins are humble. Born to the cruelly named Poop Deck Pappy, Popeye was, immediately upon birth, horrifically ugly. So
God
ugly,
damn.
his father fled in embarrassment of his spawn
Nigga, he
and
looked
never
just like
returned.
So Popeye grew up with a chip on his shoulder and a pop in his eye, especially after discovering his higher calling, beating the snot out of people.
Don't worry, Popeye's fists are
Yo,
righteous,
he's
only
rocking
spilling the
shit,
snot
yo,
of
this
those
is
who
crazy,
deserve
bro.
it. Inspired by his
rocking
adopted
everybody's
father, Whaler Joe, Popeye set out to put his combat prowess to the test and join the Navy,
got black
becoming
pops? Okay,
a
that's
true
why he got that
sailor
Demon
man.
Time.
It was there
He got
he
that
learned
black
the
hair for
sweet
his-
science of boxing
Not 'cause
and
he's
do
black,
battle
it's
against
'cause-
World War II era
You know,
racial stereotypes.
You live in a
I'm
hood.
being non-specific, not just for sensitivity, but because there are so many examples.
If you live in New
Originating in
York.
the era of rubber hose animation, Popeye's body is essentially made of, well, rubber, able to stretch, twist, squish, and squash any way he likes.
Or rev up his arm for a punch that'll knock you around the planet.
Popeye's punches are fascinating since they can disincorporate their targets into composite elements, like turning anchors into fishhooks, an alligator into handbags, and several Native Americans. You know, I don't even want to know.
I think the reason's pretty simple, Wiz. He's a cartoon. He can basically do whatever he wants. He can shoot
Yeah,
fire from
they
his
was
corncob
violating.
pipe,
That's OD
pull a
racist.
canyon closed, punch bolts of lightning out of the air, and even give the sun a black eye.
Judging by the distance the sun is from the Earth, as well as the time it took for the high
y'all
striker
really
puck to
doing
reach
this?
it, the puck
Stop.
must have been moving
This is why I
at
hate when they
500
put these
times the
toon
speed
characters
of
in
light.
that
In order to
box.
generate that force, Popeye must have swung his fist just as fast. Hell,
So,
he's even
why is the-
shadowboxed.
Please stop. So how come nobody around him is even the area around him should be warped into shit? So It's whatever, man. I'm not gonna take it seriously. It's whatever.
So fast,
Fuck
he
it.
somehow occupied 2 places at once and hit himself.
So,
Nah,
was he
that's
just
good.
born this
Nah,
way?
he's
Is
wild.
being ugly the secret to pulling insane bullshit superpowers out of your ass? Because if so, you might want to get on that, buddy.
He got Infinity Stones in his
No.
forearm.
The
That's
secret to
the only way that
Popeye's
works.
immense physical strength is simply the virtue of
Not
nutrition.
just 6
Oh,
stones.
I
it's
knew
probably
you'd
like
find a
another
way to
30
make
of
it
them bitches.
lame.
Specifically, Popeye has spent his life consuming
that was
a
weed. I'm
miracle
tweaking.
herb that has turned him from a mere sailor into a veritable god. Spinach.
He was a god before
Propaganda
that.
straight from the bean counters at Big Vegetable. You'll never get me to eat my greens, damn you! It's only animal flesh and grain alcohol for me!
Originating in Persia, Spinacia oleracea is a leafy green nutrient and antioxidant-rich vegetable.
Bring me that leaf. Somebody bring me that spinach, yo. I need that spinach. Bring me that spinach, alright? Why you moving like that? Why you moving like that, spinach? Why you so wet for? Who got you like that? Let me stop.
Vegetable that can help prevent cancer and reduce blood pressure.
And apparently imbue your biceps with the power of God and anime.
While a normal can of spinach contains about 44 calories, when used in Popeye's world, its effects
Can?
are multiplied. Not only does it immediately increase Popeye's already impressive strength and speed even further, it makes him virtually impervious to
Did
harm.
you just pitch
It
to
lets him
yourself, my guy?
fly, turn invisible, shapeshift his body into literally anything, and even survive the universe getting turned off. That's right, this big whatever the hell that thing is apparently God, and he turned off reality in order to kill Popeye and his friends. Cause why not? Except
Why?
guess what? Popeye was fine.
What do you mean, why not? Why?
Because he eats his spinach.
I wonder what its nutritional content is like. Let's find out with math. A single can
Why
of
the
spinach
fuck
in
did he wanna
Popeye's
kill
world
him,
was
bro? I
once
still
able
wanna
to
know.
grow a beanstalk so tall it reached into outer space, all the way to a nearby solar system, and shattered this stylized yellow star. By measuring the volume of this spinach stalk and including the caloric density of regular spinach, we can calculate one single can of Popeye spinach contains over 46 undecillion calories. That's over 700 octillion times greater than the total calories the average person will consume over their entire life.
That's over 46 million Yoda tons of TNT. Enough to destroy, well, a star. Or enough to punch your annoying neighbor so hard that when they land, they tilt the Earth.
By measuring the angle of a planet after tilting, we can determine its axis was adjusted by about 13 degrees in less than a second. That's a speed of about 1.8 million meters per second.
I wonder,
His
is that
intestines
enough to
are
power a rocket
invincible.
ship so fast it travels backwards in time? Yeah, 'cause that happened. I only know of one type of herb that'll take you through time. Whatever kind of spinach it is, it sure ain't normal.
Not true. Popeye doesn't consume some special magical spinach. Any kind will do, even if it's handed to him by the audience in the real world watching his cartoon.
He can summon cans to his side by whistling for them, praying to gods, painting them into reality, or just waving his hand. The dude has literally been disintegrated into nothingness. Then his nothingness grabbed a spinach can out of nowhere and ate it. Nothing ate it. His nothing. And then he came back to his... I don't know.
He can even punch so
Then his nothingness grabbed
Oh
a
my
spinach
God.
can out of nowhere and ate it. Nothing ate it.
Nothing.
His nothing. And then he came back with his... I don't know.
He can even punch so hard he tears the film strip he's being animated on, or exit his cartoon to beat the shit out of his own animator.
So Popeye's basically fought
Why
two
the
different
fuck is
versions
this
of
nigga so-
God and whooped their asses. You know, he's a pretty chill broski considering he's basically a spinach-eating Lovecraftian nightmare.
Oh my
But
God.
he's always down for a scrap. So if you decide to
How do you fight
antagonize him,
someone? How
be
strong is
aware
he?
you're messing with one of cartoon's all-time heavyweight champions. And, for your own sake,
My
eat
nigga,
your
he punched
fucking
him. He
vegetables.
punched him home. He punched him home. Holy shit, bro. Yo, no, that's
All right, the
hilarious.
combatants are
Who
set.
wrote this
Run the
shit?
data
That's
through all
fucking hilarious.
possibilities.
But first, in case you're starting to feel those winter blues, check out BetterHelp.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy.
We talk about BetterHelp a lot on this show, and this month we're discussing some of the stigmas around mental health.
A shocking amount of people still think going to therapy means there's something wrong with you or that
Things get
can help with some
2 million yard bad.
Aw, man. This crap's always so expensive. No thanks.
Guys can't stand
What was that
no
for,
one
Papa?
bad-mouthing me spinach.
What was that for,
Yes,
Papa?
big
Oh,
beluga.
figured it. Just heard what he said. This is good. Unbelievable. That's fire. That's
Your
fire.
eight's got a scratch on yours.
I know, right? Overwhelming strength is so boring.
I
Okay.
can't read that.
Yeah. I was not expecting that. Watch this let him get up and put himself back together. I swear to God.
Huh?
Bruh. Unbelievable. I'm pretty sure that actually happened before. It wasn't so bloody. No, this is fire.
A little bit more interesting now.
I thought that was somebody else. This is fire, yo. Who animated this? That's not fair, bro. That's just not fair. That is horrifying. I'm sorry. I just realized how horrifying you just have to fight this guy. If I saw somebody doing that, no, that's it. You got it. Please just stop. You got it. Whatever you want to take it.
Who the hell are you?
Hey, yo, actually, nah. I can go with you.
That's all what I am.
Okay, Luffy, goddamn.
What do you know? How am I gonna get back home?
Yo, this, who animated this? Yo, this is fire. Oh, shit. I don't know how it blew up, but that was fire. Nigga, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck is this shit? What the fuck am I watching? 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 It's so fire though. It's really fucking fire. But what the fuck am I watching? Yo, what the fuck? This is so lit. Nigga, what?
Amazing! This is amazing! How did you get so strong?
He gonna die in the back of his
Hey,
face.
he's spinning.
He shouldn't even be able to talk. He should have died already. What planet are you on? Is that a planet or a moon?
Can this be? My heart's beating so fast. My muscles ache.
Yeah.
I can feel them again.
Oh.
That's all I can stand, 'cause I can't stand no more.
I never thought it would happen. A serious fight. I found it!
Yo, what? This shit is so
Thank
fire.
you.
You about to die.
Weird spinach mascot.
Rip. Yo, that fight, what the hell? Nah, they really went off. Like, why did they go so hard for this fight out of all the fights? That was fire for no reason. Hey, yo.
Took a big gamble, but now he is scrambled. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Whoever's doing that voice, they did a good job.
Oh, well, I guess you could say that fight was over easy.
Look, you know, oh shit. I don't even need to see the rest of the video. Yo, that was fire. Oh my god, I did not expect that. Holy shit. I was not expecting that. Like, that was a surprise, bro. That was beautiful. That I don't know what that fight reminds me of, but that shit was gorgeous. It was just like so many different anime that they was referencing, but like that shit, yo. Kudos to y'all, yo. If you made it this far, yo, hit that like button. Can't like the video, not like it. Subscribe if you want to see more content. As always, have a good day. I appreciate you.